Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is part 3 of this. It's really just part 2 of this ornament. But we need to, if you were going to hang this, you need some sort of hanger. And not to mess up my other product that I did in the second video. So I'm going to Control G and group it together and then hit P, put it in the center of the page. Center of the page, to me, is the best way to do things. Now we're going to go to Object, Ungroup, try to grab that black line. Don't really have to move it out of the way, but I thought I'd just show you could. Now we need to put some sort of hanger. So I would put P, put that in the center of the page. You could actually hang this from one of those random shapes, but then you're going to bring it up to about midpoint. And I am glad I moved those lines, because now if we remove all this, you've got a shape. But you could either weld it or smart fill it. Smart filling would be very smart in this case. It's going to seal up all those joints and make it one piece. And then we can take away this, take this shape and move it back. We're going to left click, no fill, right click hairline. Always make sure it's a hairline, which is not. I'm using somebody else's file. Make sure it's a hairline. And because it's in the center of the page, we can take another ellipse, which is going to be the hole, and just kind of, make it as big as possible for some ribbon to go through there. But it's hard to center on an object that's not centerable. But if you take an indexing line, you can hit P, and now it's in the center, and just kind of zoom in, and look how close I got. And then just pop that guy. And then you consider, it looks better if it's in the center of that. So do that right there. And then move your lines back for your engraving. If you didn't watch how I did that in part 2, you might want to back up and watch that. That way you have and you could, that hole, if you don't group it together, that hole's not going to stay there. So we can do the same thing before we did. Take the Smart Fill tool and I'll just show you. You fill that in. Get rid of this, and just in case you mess up, now you left click, right click. That hole is part of the item. You can't move that hole. So that way, when you move that out of the way, it'll stay. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.